All right, so I just woke up and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just saw one of the biggest altcoin super cycles that could potentially happen right now. I'm talking, this is like a 1 in 3 to 4 year chance. It's boiling right in front of my eyes. I had to get this video out as quickly as I possibly can. I am not being dramatic. I'm telling you guys the complete and total truth. There's something that's boiling out or could potentially boil out that can really change the game for altcoins. If you guys thought that making this money right now has been crazy, if you thought that these like 200% gains were crazy, well, you don't really know what you're talking about then. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another cryptocurrency video. And again, I'm not being dramatic. I'm being completely honest. Altcoin season could look much bigger than what we're looking at right now. Obviously, we have confirmed the altcoin season, but Bitcoin dominance has been basically playing back and forth for the past month or so since it started. So we're coming up to like this pivotal trend line that we're going to be detailing in this video. And basically, the whole market is projected to go up. When I woke up, this is like one of the most bullish buybacks I've seen in a very long time. Small correction. I know a lot of you were freaking out in my parabolic trades group, as well as some people in my fundamental secrets. People were just freaking out last night, not understanding what's going on. Guys, if you really felt that this was like a big, I guess you could say emotional decision for you, I guess, for whatever's going on with your portfolio, you were in a very bad situation. This was absolutely nothing. It got bought up almost immediately. This sell-off with all altcoins got bought up almost immediately, guys, like very quick. So I want you to check your emotions. Maybe you have too much money in cryptocurrency. You really need to reevaluate your situation because this was absolutely nothing. It got bought up and it's extremely bullish, actually. So if you freaked out in any way, shape, or form, just recognize that and grow from it. And if you appreciate this type of advice, the fact that I keep everything as real and honest as possible, I try not to tell lies on the internet because that was never a good marketing strategy. And the fact that I can be brutally honest sometimes to where I don't care what people think, do us both a favor, hit that subscribe button as well as the push notification bell. I talk about cryptocurrency, and if you like making money, this is probably the channel for you. Even though none of this is financial advice, people seem to, for some reason, find a way to profit off these videos. So yeah, smash that push notification bell as well so you can put all these announcements and basically force you to this time-sensitive content because I'm handsome and I say so, even though that was a bad joke and I use it all the time. This is awkward. Let's continue the video. All right, look, as the richest, most beautiful, handsome guy on earth.
To be more handsome than before. Ah, so handsome.
With bad jokes, I'm gonna be showing you guys something in the market. I think we should both take our time and attention to understand, because obviously, I might know something, but I don't completely understand it, right? And neither do you. And stop acting prideful. Let me close some of these tabs out so you guys don't see my life. Let me just close some of these out. So essentially, right here, we're looking at the top 100 altcoins versus BTC. Now, the two candlesticks, the last 2 days, people are freaking out were this red candlestick here. And then obviously this. Now, this is kind of flashing bullish right now. Look at the volume. The volume looks great, kind of similar to this volume right here, right? I mean, obviously this one's a little bit higher. But what I'm trying to show you guys is this is kind of making a hammer candlestick pattern. So essentially what that means is that it dropped significantly, came down to this level here, which this level is the highest volume. This has the highest volume, right, in the past like couple months or so. Came down to this level here and got bought up immediately. That means that people are trying to get in altcoins. It got bought up in like 2 hours. Now, this is the same story with the DeFi perpetual index. Look, hammer. It looks like a hammer, right? It went down, got bought up immediately. And it looks the same thing as this is a V-shaped recovery, but this is the weekly. Let's look at, like, for example, the 1 day. This is basically every other altcoin in comparison to Bitcoin dominance. This is a V-shaped recovery, guys. V-shaped recovery. We're kind of coming to this top here, and eventually we can take off seriously, guys. Now, the reason why I keep telling you guys this is like a super cycle and one of the most profitable times, in cryptocurrency is because of this. Look, for example, top 100 altcoins versus BTC. If we do end up passing this trend line that I drew here, we have a big jump, guys. Look at that, 63%. Now, just to put you in perspective, look at this. That's about 50%. So we have a double the way, and this is only top 100 altcoins. These have millions of dollars, like in some cases, $100 million, $200 million in their market cap. So when it comes to, like, for example, DeFi, right? So much more of an asymmetrical market. These coins are popping off 200, 300%. We're not halfway altcoin season. We're probably like 1/3 of the way in altcoin season. Now, typically I'm looking for the top, but I can be fairly confident that, guys, this is what I really believe that we're going to continue with this altcoin season. Now, there's a couple of prediction models I've been looking at. One of them is called Nomics. Now, they have a prediction model that's very accurate, very, very accurate, supposedly. They're not really telling people how they do it. It's obviously machine learning. Now, we purchased their data aggregator for an app that's in the building. We're building an app right now, guys. This is like the first time I announced it on the channel. It's going to be really big, really big, really useful. Obviously, I'm a trader, and there's a lot of issues in this market. For example, one of them is consolidating your portfolio and knowing which coins you have. That's a huge issue. One of them, seeing the flows of money and where they go. We are solving this problem with the app. It's in the works. We're almost done. But essentially, I purchased it, Nomics, for the app so we can get like obviously accurate pricing data. But they actually have a prediction model, and the prediction model is going insane. I'm gonna throw some numbers at you guys. Don't get too excited. All right, so basically this is some data for Nomics. I know it doesn't look, pretty. We're making it pretty, I promise. But it basically gives us some prediction models from their machine learning algorithm. Again, they're not telling us exactly how they're getting to prediction models. Trust me, I looked. But it also tells you something really important, which is the accuracy, right? How much have they been wrong versus being right? So you can see right here, for example, BTC predictions, right? You can see specifically, if I highlight, I can't really highlight it, but specifically right here, they're saying average error percentage. So as you can see for Bitcoin right here, BTC predictions, their average error percentage right here is 0.03. So that's about 3%. They're wrong 3% of the time. Now you could even see a little bit further. Average error percentage in the last 30 days. They're 14% wrong on Bitcoin in the last 30 days. And then you could even see average error percentage in the last 7 days. They were 22% wrong in the last 7 days. This is just one thing I'm looking at, guys. Obviously, there's other reasons why the market's going to take off. But look, they're predicting in a 7-day interval that the price of Bitcoin is going to be $58,303, which is a 19% increase, okay? Now, they're also predicting with Ethereum, right? So as you can see right here, now they have the same thing that we just talked about. Average error and on Ethereum in general is going to be 4 or 5%. In the last 30 days, they were about 16% incorrect. And in the last 7 days, they were about 14% incorrect. Now, they're predicting that the price change is going to be about 3%, okay? So in the 7-day interval, the price end should be 1865. So they're thinking that Bitcoin is going to take off in comparison. Price start at 1804. So that's interesting right there. Now, one thing I did want to show you is something called Urine Finance, okay? Because you guys know I've been going hard. I actually just bought a whole bunch more of Urine Finance. Let me just pull up this chart really quickly. Hold on. So as you can see here, my developer pulled it out because it was a long list. YFI predictions, the error ratio is about 8% in general, or 9%. In the last 30 days, there were 14% incorrect. You guys see a trend here. In the last 7 days, there were 22% wrong. And then the price change, okay, they're predicting 46% increase, okay? So right now, YFI is pretty undervalued in comparison to the market. That means a one coin is gonna be worth $63,849. So just to give you guys a heads up, 7-day price prediction for YFI right there is pretty lucrative. Now let's look into more. Now, one thing I think is really big right here, as you can see, price prediction for DOT. They were about 10% wrong in general. Last 30 days, 32% wrong. 7 days, they're a little bit more wrong on Polkadot. But right here, average error, they're 21% wrong. Now they're predicting a 37% increase on Polkadot. As you can see there, the price end at $37. So $10 increase on Polkadot. So yeah, you can see why Urine Finance is kind of my sweet spot. It's relatively safe. They recently got hacked and mitigated the best I've ever seen. They have one of the best DeFi creators in the game that created this project. Probably the best. I call them like the Elon Musk version of DeFi. I said traders. I meant developers. DeFi developers. Andre Cornier. Doesn't mean to go buy a whole bunch of YFI and just jump on my video. What I'm just trying to explain to you guys in general that the market looks good. Data science models are pointing to things look good. Machine learning, technical analysis, almost everything. I would even say the fundamentals are pointing to the altcoin cycle happening and continuing, right? So if we see anything like this, right, these big jumps, these are 300% gains on some of your coins, guys. Now's not the time to probably sell the bag. And in the future, when you see dips like this, you got to analyze the market for what it is, obviously. Like you can't just, go on the dip. But You know, if you do, you have to see a complete trend reversal. So you have to see something where it's like completely down, right? There's a reason why I kind of have a price point here, but it immediately got bought back up. That's extremely bullish, guys. I just want to give you guys a heads up on that. And then one more last thing before I go, guys. Same things happening on the total market cap, excluding Bitcoin. We're getting kind of that hammer. It was bought up very quickly. And then if we look at the total market cap in general, we're still getting that hammer, guys. So obviously, somebody tried to dump in the last 2 days. It doesn't look like it worked out. People are buying that thing up. It's super bullish for cryptocurrency in general. But that's it for this video, guys. Kind of wanted to get a quick one out to you. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with this technology, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Catch you in the next one.